boys playing football on one of the paths. It was bright and sunny, and people were making the most of the weather. The enormity, the horror of what I was about to do engulfed me, and though I was out in the fresh air, away now from the stench, I felt more nauseous than ever before. "Let me carry the bag," I said to Mum. "It's busy here." "No," she said, flatly. We couldn't start arguing, not here. I knew what she was like all too well. Instead, I passed her the white bag, by now stained a dirty red-brown colour at the bottom, and I walked slowly behind her. The hairs on the back of my neck stood on end as we passed dog walkers and families. I fully expected someone to say, "What's that smell? What the hell have you got in that bag?" I didn't for a minute think we could get away with this. But somehow, inch by inch, we moved forward, unchallenged. So slowly we could have been on freeze frame in a horror film. I felt like I was walking through landmines. "One false move," I breathed. "Just one, and we've had it." And then, suddenly, we were there. Our family grave. Nana Winnie was buried here, along with my Uncle Bernard and my own beloved baby son, John. I had been here just a couple of weeks earlier, with flowers for John. On his birthday. I could never, in my most disturbing of nightmares, have dreamed that I would be back here for this. First John, now Helen. The grave was becoming some sort of mecca for dirty little secrets, a nerve centre of criminal depravity. I knelt down, fussing fraudulently with the flowers, picking out the odd weed. I felt like a sneak thief, waiting for the right moment to pounce. "Hello, John," I said, under my breath. "Forgive me, darling. Forgive me." Mum stood impassively at the side of the grave. She was clutching the bag tightly to her stomach, her knuckles white, as though she was trying to hold on. It was impossible to tell whether she was reciting silent prayers or she was running through next week's shopping list in her head. "She's no help," I told myself. She never has been. She won't start now. There was nothing for it. I had to start digging. I hadn't brought a spade for obvious reasons. Digging at a grave with a garden spade might just ring alarm bells. I scrabbled at the earth with my bare hands, my fingers soon raw and bloody, but I didn't feel a thing. My beige jeans were muddy and damp, and I cursed myself yet again. "You'll know better next time," I told myself. What? Next time? It was a hilarious, ridiculous, horrible thought. I scratched and scraped away at the earth, at first checking around me every few seconds, terrified of being rumbled by an onlooker. I had my response well rehearsed, in case I was challenged. "Just digging a hole for some plants," I would say. "Lovely day for a spot of gardening." But as my heart beat faster and the sweat poured down my face, the people around me blurred and vanished. I forgot about Mum. I focused only on the earth beneath me. I thought of Nana Winnie, of my beloved John, of vicious Uncle Bernard, and now of poor little Helen, my dead sister, gone before she had even arrived. "Pass me the bag," I said, breathlessly. I had dug about 1.5 feet down, and I felt that would be enough. Any more and I was frightened of hitting Bernard's coffin. The thought sent shivers through me. "Where's the head?" I asked quietly. Mum pointed and handed me the canvas bag. My hand cupped around what was unmistakably her skull through the layers of the bag. I laid her down gently and whispered a prayer. The smell was hideous.